Welcome back to Mindset Vault. Where power truly resides, let's dive into Laws 13 through 16 of Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. These laws will take us deeper into strategy, deception, and patience, showing us how to neutralize threats, create opportunities, and control situations before they control us. Remember, the aim of this series is not to endorse ruthlessness, but to give you a framework to recognize dynamics often hidden beneath the surface. By the end of this video, you'll have powerful insights to navigate complex social, business, and personal dynamics. Whether you're negotiating, building a career, or simply trying to understand human behavior, these laws provide timeless guidance. Let's begin with Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest. Everyone is ultimately motivated by self-interest. By framing requests in a way that highlights how helping you will benefit them, you can turn even potential adversaries into allies. Henry Ford understood this when he assembled his team, focusing on how each person could contribute to the shared goal of revolutionizing transportation. Today, businesses thrive by demonstrating how their products serve customer needs. In our personal lives, appealing to others' self-interest makes collaboration smoother. Whether asking a colleague for help or seeking support from friends, remembering the golden rule of getting what you want makes negotiations easier. When asking for help, highlight the benefits for the other person, and everyone wins. Law 14. Pose no threat to others. Give yourself an unassailable reputation. Create an image that deters attack by making yourself appear harmless, even boring. Teddy Roosevelt cultivated an image of bumbling, good-natured simplicity, which neutralized potential rivals. In business, companies that project an unthreatening image, often based on consistent product quality, can limit attacks from competitors. In personal relationships, being perceived as non-threatening can foster trust and open communication. Appearing weak can sometimes be a strategic strength, allowing you to gather information, resources, or support to build real power from a secure base. However, this law requires caution. It shouldn't encourage passivity or discourage righteous stands when principles or fairness are challenged. It's about risk assessment and long-term strategy. The goal is not to become a doormat, but to know when and where to stand firm while knowing when to step back and bide your time. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. One law of human nature. One enemy is a threat, but multiple enemies pose a greater danger. In history, figures like Genghis Khan understood the importance of total victory. By leaving no room for regrouping, he eliminated the possibility of future rebellions. This principle extends to business competition, where eliminating a rival completely prevents a comeback. In personal conflicts, fully addressing issues prevents their recurrence. While forgiveness is often encouraged, sometimes severing ties with toxic people is the kindest act both for them and for you. The challenge, of course, lies in knowing when to apply this law. Not every situation calls for total elimination, and overdoing this can lead to scorched earth scenarios that may backfire. The key is to assess the level of threat and to understand that total defeat is not always necessary. In many cases, setting clear boundaries and establishing dominance within those boundaries is sufficient to neutralize threats without causing unnecessary escalation. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. The value of something increases when it becomes scarce. By temporarily withdrawing your presence, you can heighten the perception of your worth. During the Cultural Revolution, Chairman Mao's absences turned everyday items into symbols of power. Businesses today use scarcity tactics, limited edition products to drive demand. In relationships, pulling back can increase the perceived value of your time and attention. By creating space, you allow the other person to miss your contributions and realize your importance. This technique takes finesse, though. Knowing when to withdraw and when to re-engage to reinforce your value is crucial. It's a tightrope walk between making yourself indispensable and reminding people you have options. And that concludes Laws 13 through 16 of the 48 Laws of Power. Let's quickly recap. Appeal to people's self-interest when asking for help. Pose no threat to others. Create an image of harmlessness to deter attacks. Crush your enemy totally. To neutralize threats, completely eliminating rivals reduces future risks. Use absence to increase respect and honor. By strategically withdrawing, you can amplify your value, Whether in material goods, business deals, or personal relationships, together these laws show us that power often lies in perception and timing. They remind us that understanding motivations, knowing when to assert ourselves, and recognizing when to pull back are all critical aspects of wielding power effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next part, where we'll cover laws 17 through 20. Until next time, stay strategic, stay thoughtful, and remember, in the intricate game of power, perception, timing, and understanding motivations are your most potent allies. Thank you for joining us again. As we continue to explore the complexities of power with laws 17 through 20, remember to stay curious and keep watching. See you soon.